In today's video, I will share many of the masks I have made over a period of 5 or 6 years when I was making them. I was trained by a lady named Carla Almanza de Quan. She trained in Italy for 2 years with the master mask maker Agostino Desi in his course on making traditional Venetian style masks, and I learned everything I learned from her. She taught me how to make the molds, starting with clay, pour the plaster over that clay form, and then let it dry, and you ended up with a 25, 30, 40-pound mold. What the traditional masks are made from is Italian wool. What you do is cut the wool in tiny pieces, soak them, and then press them into the mold. Press them, try to get all the lines out. It's almost impossible. But once you get it all pressed, and then you layer glue, and then let it dry, and add another layer, and add some more glue, and let it dry. There's a process of 4 or 5 layers of paper. For the quality of Venetian style masks are made from scratch, made with Italian wool paper. My very first mask turned out really, really well. It's probably one of the very best masks I ever made. Of course, I had the instructor helping me all the way. After that, I came up with quite a few creations. I did quite a few custom masks for customers, uh, according to their plans and what they wanted. I did some really bad masks, ugly masks, and some fairly good, and a lot of mediocre masks. But have did a few quality masks that I would call them, uh, I would say, sellable and unique, one of a kind. All the masks are one of a kind, no duplicates, all handmade from scratch. I used a lot of different kinds of media. I used lace and shells and rocks and gravel and cord and rope and feathers and flowers, silk flowers. I used every kind of a media you could use on these masks, fabric. And so anyhow, a lot of my masks were very good, but you'll see some that are pretty bad in here, but I'll save the good ones to the end, and I hope you'll watch it to the end because that's where the best stuff is going to be. So here we go. This was the very first mask I made, and I made it from my own mold, and it came out really well. And I still have that. I actually don't have it. My friend is holding it in her home for me if I ever want to see it. I don't have a room for it. I can't make masks anymore. I have no place to store the materials or the molds or even places to work with it. But I thought I'd share the very first one I did. I hope you enjoyed some of my memories. Blast from the past. Mess from the past. If you did, please consider subscribing, hit the like button, hit the notifications bell so you won't miss my next videos. Thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting my channel. Check out the links below. You may see my masks somewhere along in the world. They're all over the U.S. I've given people everywhere uh, one of my masks. My whole family has one, so you never know. If you see somebody has a face mask, a Venetian mask, not very good, but mediocre, on their wall, it might just be a gift from me. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for coming. I really, really do appreciate you.